in, and this is where we're kicking off the show. Now, this one is always very popular. It's the Christian James by Scott Grimes, sterling silver, Luciano. I feel like I need to do an accent. I mean, I know I have one, but, you know, another accent for this. And yes, an Italian, Scott's saying. A Luciano chain bracelet. Now, it says 8.9 grams, but depending on your size, this comes in extra small to extra large, you're getting between 8.9 and 11.4 grams of sterling silver. Your easy pay is $25 or up to $37, depending on whether you're going for that sterling silver or the 14-carat clad sterling silver. It's the end of the week. And you're saving either $24
no,
or...
It's Friday happy hour.
or $37. That's what we were just talking about. We were talking about the culture in the UK.
Yes.
I'm delighted to welcome in Scott Grimes.
Thank you
it's so
much.
good to see
Great
you.
to see you.
Mwah.
As
Yes.
well, always.
We just hit it off right away the very first time we met, but we haven't had a show together in ages.
No, it's been a hot minute, and we both got to share about our love of living in the UK, which it's one of my favorite places that I've ever lived, but yeah, and it's Friday, you guys.
Yes.
Let's ease into the weekend with some pretty jewelry.
Well, exactly, and it's a time to kind of invest in yourself and treat yourself, and this feels like a great way to kick off the show.
Oh, this is the ultimate, because we launched Christian James. If you've never heard of Christian James, please know. I know a lot of you from my past life. I was with John Hardy for almost 14, 15 years. I introduced and created Jay for here. And about a year and a half ago, I started working on this brand called Christian James, which is the stories of my life. And this Luciano chain, please know, all the craftsmanship that you love about designer quality, solid sterling silver, all that beautiful bright gold, that's what I'm bringing here. But what I think you're going to love the most, and why this is our #1 selling bracelet, is this Luciano bracelet. It's a Luciano box chain. So I teamed and collaborated with a gentleman. He's 3rd generation chain manufacturer, but really a chain maker here in Rhode Island. So that was the chain capital of the world for many, many years. We've taken the iconic round box chain. So those are the single stations that you see there. Those you know and love. And I'm going to pull this away. I'm going to twist a little bit.
You do you.
Sorry.
You know, wait, no, we know you want to show us.
Okay, so this part you'll recognize. Just the little links there. So this has been around right through here since the 1800s. It was known as a Venetian chain. Well, teaming up with my friend, these extended links, he's the only place in the world who has the right to create those. So this is a proprietary, stunning, gorgeous, based on heritage, but now made in a modern way that is more elegant, a little more elevated. And of course, you love the weight. And because it's us, and I apologize, I'm going to twist here. Here you're going to get our custom closures because it's designer, solid, cast, individually carved. You're going to see the oversized lobster clasp. It'll come with the CJ Christian James insignia in the heart, because the whole part of me of creating this Christian James collection was I've spent most of my life, well, actually, I'm the 4th of 5 kids, so
wow.
I've always spent my life telling other people's stories. And then in my professional life, I traveled the world for the different jewelry brands that I worked with on the design team, and I would bring the artists and stories from around the world to life. So creating Christian James is my son's name, so I wanted to create the stories of my life. I had turned 52 years ago, and I was like, you know what, hopefully I have 50 more years, and I want to take what I've learned in the world of jewelry and share these stories. So if you love designer chains, what I think you'll love about this and why it's become our #1, it just came back in stock Tuesday night, and we are already flying through it, is the fact that you get the weight. So it's more than the industry standard, and this is a chain that you can't find anywhere else. As I said, it's a proprietary, only made in Rhode Island, and he was nice enough to work with me to give us this gorgeous piece.
It really is gorgeous. I have it on, actually. I've got it on in the 14-carat clad, gold-clad sterling silver. So these are your options, either the sterling silver, or there it is. Look, you can see it on the wrist. And this is a great one for stacking with your existing pieces. So you've got either the sterling silver or the 14-carat gold-clad sterling silver. Sizes extra small through extra large. And then that gram weight is 8.9 grams. Be a bit too heavy at 89. to 11.4 grams of sterling silver. Your easy pay is 5 easy payments of $25 for that sterling silver, and then 5 easy payments of $37 for the gold clad. And you're saving $37 off this one and $24 off this one. We have just had more back in. So this is one I wouldn't wait around on, Scott.
No, because honestly, every time it comes in, and I just had another conversation with the team in Rhode Island because it takes so long to create this. And as I said, there's one machine in the world that creates this for us. So we're always very fortunate. When you see the solid sterling silver, please know we do, here's a day, and Day's rocking the 14 karat gold clad. So all that means is the base of it is solid sterling silver, and then we do a thick coat of real 14 karat yellow gold over. So please don't worry about this rubbing off. Clad is a technique that you have heard termed from QVC in the 80s, 90s, and it just means it's thick, it's buttery gold, but it doesn't take over your mortgage. So a lot of our collectors have started with the silver, but added the gold, as you shared, Sam, with that stacking story. But you're just gonna love, with this sterling silver, please know, we hand apply oxidation underneath every single link. So that's gonna give you, as you see there, that depth. Originally, it's silver without having that treatment and that rhodium across it. It's a little dull, if you will. So it's a high polish, hand applied oxidation, and then just all of, you guys, there's something so feminine about those open links. And there you have that quintessential. There's that rounded box chain. There's that beautiful weight. And if it's okay, guys, I'm gonna take it off the busk here, just so I can show you the drape. Sorry, my friends. So as you go, what you're gonna love, here's your, you're gonna love how it drapes on you. So you get that beautiful weight, incredibly feminine. The pierced opening just allows a little bit of the skin to peek through. But when you look at your wrist right now, my question for you is, if you have a rounded box chain that you absolutely love, this is gonna completely reinvent what you have. This is gonna update. It's gonna give a modern twist. I'm gonna put it back on the form. It's gonna give you a modern twist to it. But most importantly, as I said, just creating Christian Jams. We launched it in August. I promise you, because we're taking the brand in a big way, this is going to become our icon. So when you think of like a David Yurman, you think of their cable.
Yes.
When you think of Cartier, you think of their love bangle. I promise you, this is going to be our status piece. As I share, we introduced it in August, it's sold out. We brought it back in December, it's sold out. And as Sam shared, we just got it back in Tuesday night. We presented it Wednesday, it was very popular, and now we still have some here today.
Well, and I have an update for you. So if you are in the extra small, we only have 20.
And that's 6 1/4.
20, and that's across, that's in each. So yes, so 6 1/4 is your extra small. Small is 6 3/4. Your average, as many of you know, but if you're new to QVC, it's 7 1/4. Large is 8 inches, and then the extra large is 8 1/4. I wear a small, so you can see it on my wrist. J443. 418. I wouldn't wait around on this one. It's such a stunning piece, and as you said, it's just that piece that, I mean, look how beautifully it goes with the cuff we've got coming up later on in the show. But this could be your smartwatch. It could be your J pieces. It could be your other John Hardy pieces.
It'll be your Bixby. It'll be it'll be everybody. And again, what I love when you think about the world of designer jewelry, most textures I want to say are proprietary and they're already owned. So like you can do a rounded box chain, you can do a Rolo, you can do these different chains, but everyone can have them. The fact that we were able, this many years into, this is modern technology of having the one machine trademark, and I love the fact, again, that this is coming from right here in Rhode Island. The hard thing about it is the amount of hours it takes, because it doesn't start, if you, again, I'm not the brightest, when I first started, I'm like, oh, it's done by a machine, and then when I met Steven, and they showed me that you start with the silver wire and how you wrap it, how often, and how many hours it takes to make every single inch, I was like, I'm impressed. It really is an artisan piece of silver.
Yes, it really is. And we've just got more back in, so please don't wait around on this one. Yes, your easy payment is either $25 or $37, and you're saving either $24 or $37. So it's like it's your first easy pay. You're getting it back. Give us a call, 800-500-75.